Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. A 29 Palms woman was arrested for suspicion of attempted murder with a kitchen knife after she allegedly fought and cornered two men in a garage in Wonder Valley. Sheriff's deputies received a call on Friday, March 31st from a man saying that a woman was attempting to stab him and another person at a home in the 83,000 block of 29 Palms Highway. The caller said both men had locked themselves in the garage. The woman, identified as 52-year-old Lenore Hernandez of 29 Palms, then reportedly began stabbing the security door with the kitchen knife, trying to break it down and get into the garage. Sheriff's Dispatch reports that the woman can be heard screaming in the background of the call, and one of the victims told Dispatch he thinks the female may be, quote, under the influence of something. Deputies arrived and contacted Hernandez, who was holding the knife in the front yard of the residence. Hernandez complied with deputies and was detained without further incident. None of the victims suffered any injuries during the attack. At the conclusion of the investigation, Lenore Hernandez was arrested and booked into the Morongo Basin Jail and is being held on $1 million bail. Anyone with information regarding this investigation is urged to contact detectives at the Morongo Basin Station. Their phone number is 760-366-4175. An entire tiny home was stolen from a property in Flamingo Heights over the weekend. The 16-by-10 tiny home was reportedly parked on elevated ground on a parcel. The owner had field cameras on the property, and on Saturday, April 1st, at an unknown time, a person in a white work truck with a trailer was seen on camera stealing the tiny home, valued at approximately $8,000. If you have any information regarding this case, you can contact the San Bernardino Sheriff's Station at 760-366-4175 or anonymously at 1-800-78-CRIME. On the agenda for tonight's Yucca Valley Town Council meeting is to review and approve the revised budget for the Aquatic Center construction costs and review the Western Joshua Tree Conservation Act legislation. Reporter Hillary Sloan will tell you more about tonight's meeting.
As the design phase for the Aquatic and Recreation Center project nears closure, town staff has recommended that the council adopt the resolution to amend the Special Revenue Fund budget and allocate the remainder of the funds through completion. Also on the agenda is a review of the state Western Joshua Tree Conservation Act legislation. According to the Department of Fish and Wildlife's related fact sheet, the proposed state trailer bill would provide for conserving the Western Joshua Tree at a landscape scale and provide a template for the permitting and mitigation process. The council will provide input or policy direction as desired. Lastly, the town council will receive and file the staff's presentation of the comprehensive fee study report draft and provide policy direction. For the link to the Zoom meeting, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
The 29 Palms Planning Commission will gather Tuesday evening to discuss, amongst other things, a permit to allow the new Dollar General on 2 Mile Road to sell alcohol. Reporter Heather Clisby joins us with tonight's meeting agenda.
On Tuesday evening, the 29 Palms Planning Commission will kick off their meeting with a selection of the Planning Commission Chair and Vice Chair. Next, the Commission will host a public hearing and consider approving a conditional use permit and finding of public convenience or necessity for alcohol sales at the newly built Dollar General at 73610 2 Mile Road. Dollar General has applied for a Type 20 off-sale beer and wine license with the state's Department of Alcohol Beverage Control. In the second public hearing, the Commission will review and likely accept an annual report on the status of the city's general plan. If accepted, the Commission will pass it along to the City Council, and it will ultimately be submitted to the State Office of Planning Research and the California Department of Housing and Community Development. The 5 p.m. meeting takes place on Tuesday, April 2nd at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road, and can be live-streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
After months of back and forth with the Morongo Valley Community Services District, crunching numbers to acquire a new maintenance vehicle, the Morongo Valley Fire Department has agreed to donate a vehicle to Covington Park Maintenance. Here with more information on the story is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
Announced at the MVCSD meeting on Thursday, March 16th, Fire Chief James Brakebill offered to donate an obsolete yet still fully functional fire truck to Covington Park Maintenance, saving the CSD thousands of dollars in their budget as well as minutes on future meeting agendas. The 20-year-old vehicle is a smaller, more compact brush patrol Type 6 fire engine designed for quick attack on wildland fires along rural roads. Street legal and still licensed and insured, the fire department is currently modifying it for streamlined use by removing the pumps, anticipating 30 to 45 days to get it running for Covington Park Maintenance. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
The Desert Institute invites you to join them this spring for some exciting new courses and retreats. With more on this, here's Elle Weatherup.
Join Desert Institute Director Sarah Witt April 6th to the 8th for a 3-day, 2-night trip entitled Backpacking, Beyond the Boy Scout Trail. The adventure covers a 22.5-mile trek that loops through the northwest corner of the park, taking regular breaks for snacks and stretching. All levels are welcome as the tempo will adjust to meet the needs of the group. For more information and to register for the event, visit joshuatree.org and click on the Desert Institute page, where all of the spring classes and activities are listed. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Elle Weatherup.
The California Highway Patrol's Morongo Basin office is seeking senior volunteers. With more on this unique opportunity, here's News Director Jeff Harmatz.
The CHP Senior Volunteer Program is seeking mature residents who want to give something back to their community. Senior volunteers will provide assistance to CHP officers in both administrative and field capacities. Though these volunteers will assist the CHP in providing enhanced public service to the community, the CHP hopes that the role offers seniors an opportunity to make a definitive contribution toward improving public safety and service, and to instill among participating volunteers an understanding and appreciation of the justice system. Participants 55 years or older will be involved with office and administrative duties, as well as assisting with field work and occasional ride-alongs. For more information about the program, visit the Morongo Basin CHP office located at 63683 29 Palms Highway in Joshua Tree, or call Officer Jake Griffith at 760-366-3707. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Jeff Harmatz.
And that's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.